Yeah, go for it. Second ending, everybody. Second ending. I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I think for me, whenever you're going to do something that's not in the score, that you do it with a grain of salt, so that you kind of just be careful about how much you measure it. So in that case, we did the whole second suite earlier, and there's no retard at the end of that. And sometimes people take a big old retard and subdivide it, and some people, like we had earlier, just go right through the way it's written, which is great. So I think at the end here, especially in the kind of this kind of throwback romantic period. Maybe just a little setup of the end.
Okay.
Just personal.
Absolutely.
Okay, Logan, so there's some nice things happening. There was a bit of, as we got into the Allegro, there was a bit of anxiety that crept in, and you ended up on the front side. You could feel that,
yes.
right? So one of our primary jobs as conductors is to take away anxiety wherever we can. So settling in, confirming that things are okay, feeling the energy of the ensemble, and as long as it's in the ballpark of where we think it should be, not fighting that too much.
Okay.
So I know you're up here in front of everybody, and so there's a certain amount of anxiety that's just in there.
Right.
One of the things that often I will tell conductors is that sometimes we're moving our bodies too much, and there's not enough quietness here.
Okay.
I actually think the opposite for you.
Okay.
I think you are moving your bass a little bit, but interestingly, when you watch the tape, your arms are moving very efficiently, but they're almost kind of completely disconnected to your trunk and to your head.
Okay.
And I think in this music especially, we might need just a little bit more body engagement. So we can feel the energy coming from your feet, which are not super static, through your midsection out into the arms. Okay. And I think some of this, what's missing here, there's probably never been a piece of music where the pattern matters less than this movement. Right. So I think just keeping the shape of the music, the pulse, and the kind of spirit is what we're looking for. And I think a little bit more of that dance character, even in the very beginning, this kind of rounded 12/8 feel, where it just feels like there's a real sense of roundedness to it, which kind of has to come from the body. Very difficult to get roundedness when this is 100% static. Sure. So let's do the introduction again. Yep. We'll take both parts, but let's start here. It's not 12/8, it's 4/4, but you get the idea of that syncopation. Take it to Bernard. Just by rock, you don't even need the music. We're going to rock back and forth, and we're just going to kind of sway like a rocking chair just with our left hand. Okay. Here we go, everybody, and... Let your body go. This is the line, so we have a chance to really pull through. Change your hand position, so something else, like maybe a little bit of this. Watch this, something different here for the kids. Maybe turn it up, maybe. Good. And throughout this whole thing, thank you everybody, it's beautiful. We amplify that sway, that character, that phrase with whatever we're showing in the face. Okay. You cracked a smile once, but a lot of it was, I am concentrating really hard. It wasn't like an angry face, it was just kind of a serious face. Okay. This music is just so purely beautiful. I mean, you know, it's not trying to do anything inventive here, but he's just making beautiful, beautiful music. So let's skip ahead now, and we'll get to the Allegretto. Let's start, yeah, you know what? We got 2 minutes. Okay, so let's just do the end here. Let's do the last 5 bars before 16. 6 bars before A, everybody. 6 before A. I'd like you to get that horizontal shape. Allow your body to loosen. I want you to be able to sway. I would like you to feel your weight shifting back and forth, left and right feet. We're probably going to do more than we would do eventually, but you need to feel what it feels like to get your body involved. And then when you get to here, don't worry about the 4. I'm more interested in just hang the music, let it sway. Absolutely. Here we go, 6 before A. Everybody, 6 before A. Breathe. Breathe and be happy, okay? I want to see you happy, Logan. But I was more interested in the character of what you're creating with your body, how connected your feet are through. It's almost like a fountain. I think of the energy when we conduct as you always are starting from the floor, right? We're connected to the earth, but then it comes up, through, and out. Like it just erupts like this, and even though you're not going to conduct like this, if the energy is there, the energy of and we're always feeling like we're conjuring it up from inside and then giving it out to the musicians, that frees those joints up to be kind of one energy space.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's really important for you because the foundation is fine.
Sure.
I just want to see more of where
that
flow is. Good, thanks.
Good. Thank you guys.